Hey guys, welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. It's your boy Cheeklay. Today we're talking about Zacian because it's coming to raids soon. This raid boss is going to be in raids from September 26th through October 4th, and this is how you're going to want to take it down. First, you need to know is that Zacian is a fairy type. Therefore, it is weak against poison and steel types. And which poison and steel types are the best to take down this Zacian during a Zacian raid? Well, we're going to talk about that and we're going to go over its stats in a little bit. But before we do, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, because next week we're going to do the same thing for Zamazenta when that comes in raids. And also let me know in the comments below if you guys are excited for Shiny Zacian. It's about time we have a new shiny legendary in Pokemon Go, so obviously I'm excited. Now first let's talk about the stats and the CP for the Hundo. For the max CP, it's going to be 4329, its attack stat is going to be 254, defense is going to be 236, and the stamina, or HP, is going to be 192. The 100% IV when encountering Zacian in a raid is going to be 2188, or, if it's cloudy weather wherever you are, the 100% IV weather boosted Zacian is going to be 2735. Now, although Zacian is a fairy type, it doesn't learn a lot of fairy type moves. So its fast attacks are going to be Quick Attack, Snarl, Metal Claw, and Fire Fang. And out of all those four moves, none of them is a fairy type move. So I would say because one of those moves is Fire Fang, be careful if you have a steel type, because although it won't do as much damage as a charge move, you just never know. Then when it comes to charge attacks, it will have Wild Charge, Iron Head, Close Combat, and Play Rough. I think that is a very versatile list of moves, so just be very cautious of which Pokemon you're going to use based on the moves that it has. Again, careful with steel types, because it has Close Combat, which is a fighting type move. Now, which Pokemon would be the best to take down Zacian? Like I said, it's super weak against poison and steel types. And the way how I'm going to do this is I'm going to break it down by Shadow Pokemon, Megas, and then just overall best Pokemon. So, for the Shadow Pokemon, I would say Shadow Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. Not only Shadow Metagross is powerful than a regular Metagross, but it is part Psychic, so it can resist close combat. Then we have Shadow Excadrill with Metal Claw and Iron Head, another good budget-friendly Pokemon that's both ground and steel. You're going to want to use Excadrill in the future. You'll have to understand why when it comes to Zamazenta. And then we have Shadow Gengar. Shadow Gengar with Shadow Claw and Sludge Bomb. It is arguably one of the best poison types in the game, so definitely have a Shadow for that. Next up, we have Mega Evolutions. I'm just going to list out the top 3 best Megas against Zacian. Like we talked about with Shadow Gengar, Mega Gengar is probably going to be the best Mega out of them all because it's the #1 poison type attacker with the same moveset, Shadow Claw and Sludge Bomb. Mega Rayquaza has been suggested, despite the fact that it's a dragon type and it can get hit really hard with Play Rough. It's simply just on this list because Mega Rayquaza, despite its type disadvantage, is the best Pokemon in Pokemon Go right now with an insane attack stat. Just make sure you have Air Slash and Dragon Ascent, because using a regular dragon type move is not going to be super effective against Zacian, which is a pure fairy type. And then it says here for Mudshop and Precipitous Blades for Primal Groudon, although I don't see why this would be like a type advantage for this one. But if we were to choose a different Pokemon, I guess Mega Aggron with Iron Tail and Heavy Slam would be another alternative for a Steel Mega. It's probably the best Steel type Mega anyway. I should also mention I'm using Pokemon Go Hub as a resource for like counters. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys could check that out. And finally, the best counters overall, the #1 Pokemon is going to be the Dusk Mane Necrozma. That is going to be the #1 Steel type attacker. And you want to make sure it has Metal Claw and Sun Steel Strike. The way how you get this is to fuse Necrozma and Solgaleo, and it will learn Sun Steel Strike, and this will be a beast. And then of course we have Dawnwings Necrozma with Metal Claw and Moonguine Beast. that is just pretty much for just like the attack stat, and then it has a fast attack that's a steel type. Both regular Dialga and Origin Dialga, both with Metal Claw and Iron Head. Then we have Excadrill with Metal Claw and Iron Head, Metagross, just a regular Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash, and then Genesect. It specifically says the Douse Drive form, but I think you could use literally any other Genesect with the moveset of Metal Claw and Gunk Shot, because that's a steel type move and a poison type move. So there you have it. Those are some of the best counters for Zacian when you're taking it down. Honestly, it would say like 3 to 4 players, but I would probably make it like 3 to 6, because the more people you have, the easier you take down the Zacian. Well guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. We'll be back when we do some Zacian raids on this channel in hopes of gaining a Shiny Zacian. Peace out.